We're back. I'm Jacko Briscoe, and we've got the highlights from the Raiders versus the Texans. As a Mendoza fan, as an Indiana Hoosiers fan, I cannot wait to see Mendoza in action today. You know, I did miss the first game of the Raiders preseason. I will be honest, I did miss it. I have still yet to even go and watch that highlight video. But I did hear Mendoza didn't really play too much. I believe that is the case. I have no idea, but I can't wait to get into this one. Let's go. You would normally, people who watch my videos would expect in the baseball highlight video at this time.
In the divisional round again.
I'm posting that later today. I just want to see something.
A nice gain of 9 over the right side.
Here in 2026.
It's going to be 3 straight runs and a first down as Marks bounces off.
I really enjoyed watching the Texans last year, I've got to be honest.
Just
great defensive plays I was watching.
They fake it to Marks, a little rollout to the left, and Hutchinson is brought down immediately after the catch by.
And am I right in thinking that the kind of from week 2, week 3, and week 4 preseason, you're not going to see much more of the starters? Am I right in thinking that?
On 3rd down and 10, blitz coming. Texans pick it up.
Well, we're not, because I'm pretty certain that is C.J. Stroud.
Good throw, good catch, and the grab is made
by
Jared Wayne, a first-year player.
It is, yeah.
Is one of those receivers that is trying to take advantage.
Fake it to Marks again. He's
maybe that's just my football.
Into the pattern.
Ooh, that looked nasty.
Catch and a full.
Hurry up and show me Mendoza. Come on.
9th play of this opening drive coming. Stroud wants to get.
I'm assuming he's not going to start this game though.
For the first down to Foster Morrow.
He was, as I mentioned, he was a guard in college. He's primarily been working at center.
Working their way down the field nicely. Oh!
Wow!
Wow!
Texans.
What a run!
What a good
run by Marks.
For the second-year pro from USC, a 20-yard carry, 69 yards.
That was nice.
Almost 5
that was a great play.
Clock.
A couple plays getting Texans down the field.
Texans on top, 7-0 at home.
If they're going play action from under center, they have their back to the line of scrimmage.
Oh, I was saying Mendoza. I'm happy.
From their college days.
Here's a
beautiful pass.
That's Naylor with a catch and a first
pass of the year.
And that was a
I'm joking. I'm not
going
to be like that.
hand of Mendoza, the first down of the night.
It was an outstanding play, and it's really the only place that Mendoza could put it. He has a defender who's
look at the
here,
IQ.
and he's got to work it off of him. And so he throws it off of his ear, and Naylor recognizes it, and he's able to go make a good catch on a ball that had a little something on it.
As I'm going to ask in every preseason game, we do check these teams. I promise I won't pause it much too many more times. What are your thoughts, or if you're a Raiders fan, you watch this now, what are your thoughts of your team this year? How do you think you're going to do? Texans, do you think you're going to go as far as you did last year? I hope so.
Handoff is to the rookie Mike Washington, who they love. He's big, he's got speed, and he's down
good tackle,
inside
but wow,
25.
great little run from Washington there.
And a touchdown-saving tackle made by Jalen
really
Smith,
nice.
But a big run by Washington.
Yeah, look at that.
33 yards.
Well, that's an excellent job by Washington. It looks like this is going to be stopped for really no gain. And they're hoping that he can be a big
I thought they would have lost maybe a yard or two there, but I guess not. Get a ball off. Number 34 is open. No.
Back over the middle, and he's picked off. Wood as the rookie. Mendoza trying to track him down and cannot. Pick 6 for the Texans and the rookie.
You know what? I respect his hustle, though. I respect he thought, I've just fucked up. I'm going after him. All right. Now, we all saw that was the bad decision. We all saw that. We all saw that was the bad decision. That was a bad decision for a pass. Right. That was not a good pass.
And Wood as
Washington was not open enough for that pass. I don't know who number 34 is for the Raiders.
On the return.
I'm not going to say and pretend I know any other Raiders players, but
here is Washington, who is brought down in the backfield by
and this is what the
Bird.
Texans were doing really well with last year.
4.
He's the only veteran. It's killing him not to be on the field right now.
2nd down and 14. Washington gets that 4 yards back. And Jalen Smith on the tackle. 3rd down and long coming up. Whittington is swallowed up in the backfield. Penetration by Fadukasi.
I hope he didn't penetrate him. I'll be honest. That's not something we want to see on the football field.
Mills wide open, the tight end Morrow.
That was a great
with
pass.
The tackle and the forward progress, he's brought down with a first down. So they thought they had first down. They called a play. They come to the line of scrimmage and hand it off and get it anyway.
I'm trying to drink 4 liters a day, so I do apologize if
got the first down. Will it stand?
Me sucking on the straw is a bit weird.
Play action, late blitz. Whittington gets it, set up a screen.
Ooh.
Nice play. Big
Wow,
great
down. Tackle though. Great tackle.
Guys are you looking at? He's
all right. A video I am planning on doing is like understanding defenses more, because I've never seen a defense like kind of line up like this.
All of them, because this is a team that's been pretty depleted.
Here's Saab.
Oh, that was
and on 3rd and 9.
Oh, that was a big hit.
Of a first down.
Who hit them Stoots? 51 yards.
And he drills it.
Fair play.
And this just became a 17-0 game. Here's a handoff. Washington gets to the edge, stays in bounds, picks up almost 10.
I mean, all we've seen so far is Washington, right? We haven't seen anything else from the Raiders. I was going to say Vikings.
The only knock on the game for Mike Washington fumbles. They've added to that offensive line. They've got Ashton Genty. Here's Laubi out of the backfield, broke a tackle and gets a first down.
What he's capable of doing, and yet he still had 1,300 yards from scrimmage.
Nice throw.
Did well to get that off. He was under pressure. He was under pressure.
Fighting his way inside the 30 is Connor Hayward.
Did he get the first?
Really a great year for everyone.
Mendoza keeps. He's in trouble, and down he goes. Wrestled to the ground by Caden McDonald.
He does just seem a little bit slow.
Pick and the rookie from Ohio State. Play action and a loss of 11.
Well, there's just a miscommunication up front by this offensive line, and he just.
I feel like that is what's killing him.
By this
like this little maneuver here.
Line.
I feel like that's what to me is making him seem slower.
And he just gets a direct.
I don't know. I just.
Coaches in the history of our league, but that was not good.
Throw over the middle to Ian.
It's hard because the most fun I have had watching football was watching Indiana last year.
Good hold. The kick is perfect. And a 52-yarder by Gay to put the Raiders on the board. Mills at quarterback, 3rd down and 7. And a nice completion to a receiver they love. That's Lewis Bond.
Some of the things that he's impressed these coaches with were on display in that game.
Here is a little drop-off pass.
Am I right in thinking that the Texans have never been to the Super Bowl?
Be talking about where he was drafted. They'll be saying it was a steal to get him in the 2nd round.
I know there's a lot of teams that have never won the Super Bowl, like the Lions, the Jags. But I assume they've never been to the Super Bowl either.
It plays to the
so that's when I start to like the teams a little bit more.
I think it's really smart the way they went about this offseason.
Unless it's Seattle Mariners. Then I don't really like you, and you're the only team that's ever been to the World Series.
Mills goes down. Ooh. Brought down in the backfield and a sack for Thomas Book.
Just pausing it a couple times so we don't get blocked. I want to aim for 10 likes on this video. So if you are enjoying this right now, especially when the football comes around, every single day we're going to be doing the content. So please hit that like button right now. It really does help. I've always noticed when you guys do hit my target of 10 likes, I get higher views. So I really would appreciate if you could do that right now. I don't even care if you don't hit the subscribe button. If you hit the like button, that's good enough for me.
Raiders defensive front needed.
The Shrouds come out then.
Bring up 3rd and long.
Well, you mentioned they moved Wyatt Teller over to the right side, so here he is. And Booker, he was impressive, snaps included, which is usually
I don't know who this quarterback is.
Texans are now 5 for 7 on 3rd down as the catch is made by Owen Wright.
We're going to see him out here right now. What have been your overall impressions of Mendoza, just even as a guy in the locker room?
Oh, he's been great. You come in as a rookie and you got to start all the way back at the bottom. So He's had the right attitude. He's working his ass off. He's in here every single day. Yeah, I mean, he was an incredible D-line coach. He's been in a lot of different systems, and he's just a great leader of men. You know, he's a guy that loves football. He's in the building just like how I'm in the building. We walk in together damn near.
I'll be honest, I didn't even know he was playing.
He'll tell you that himself, but he's real, and he loves football, and he knows the game so well, and he knows what it's supposed to look like. He has a championship pedigree, obviously. But
I don't expect
practice, had a blast, and
the Raiders to win. But I want them to get at least one touchdown.
Can't wait to see you out there. Thanks, Max.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Second year in the system, you know, first year is always tough, just learning, you know, coordinator-quarterback relationship going, you know, and then just what our identity is going to be. So I think we found that. And I'm just excited because we got a lot of guys in here who
and made 44 field goals during the regular season.
57 yards this time.
Good snap, good hold.
Yeah, right down the middle.
Good kick.
Beautiful.
For all that he's done since he took over and the success that they've been able to have, even though they've come up a little short.
Laubi is able to carry for a first down.
That was their year, and they were going to make it to the Super Bowl, and to have it end the way that it did, it was tough on everybody.
They pulled Mendoza out.
Laubi cuts it back up the middle and is able to get 5. Graham Mertz tore his ACL last week in their first preseason game. They put out a call, and here's Rippon. Good throw. And the pass is caught by Sopkowitz for a first down as Rippon dropped it in perfectly. And he gets it. Trying to find some daylight. Nice run on second down. Picked up 5. 3rd and 5 coming up as Brandon Codrington made the stop.
You were still in middle school when Jadeveon Clowney was first here in Houston, but what is it like having him in the locker room with you?
It's been so much fun having OG in the locker room.
What a strip.
He brings us that old school NFL style to our room.
With effort and hustle. Caden McDonald, their second-round pick, found that out during camp.
Nice.
It'll end around on a toss to Devin Tompkins. Trying to get his team into the end zone.
Come on, let's get one. There we go. So let's get one touchdown, boys.
Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Well done.
I don't know what move that was. We're all going to be doing it.
Yeah, nice.
Good job by him. He's had a few nice runs, done some good things.
81 nearly let 41 get away though. That's
one of those T-shirts.
A little bit better from 81 there, I think.
3rd down and 2.
Ooh. Yeah.
From behind and the ball is out.
That's what I want to see. Look at that pressure.
Harvey is the one who delivered the
Hell
hit,
yeah.
Forced the fumble. Max Crosby loves it. Second time.
To be fair, he gets knocked down, he gets back up again, and still
James
gets.
Neal here, he's expecting
would that be
the
counted
ball
as a sack?
You see, he's trying to cut.
Yeah.
There at
Look
left
at
tackle.
that.
It's supposed to be a quick throw, and that's really on the quarterback. I mean, you got to understand that the design of the play is that you're.
I'm only asking that because he's dropped the ball.
And when you start trying to run around,
who's been one of our favorites over the years, getting a chance.
I'm not too sure what the
the
conditions are that would or would not meet a sack or a fumble. Can you get a sack and a fumble?
3rd down and 1. And the rookie back, Roman
or a fumble
Hemby,
of the sack.
able to pick up the first down. Hemby had 60 yards in that.
Splitting them out in different
Only a 10-point game
He's poised
for
a
10
big
minutes.
year.
Here's a handoff to
Nice.
Ogunbowale, and the former Houston Texan over the left side gets 11.
Play a bit better against
Line
the former
him
team.
up anywhere, and getting him healthy this year was big.
Ogunbowale is going to take it down inside the 10.
Hell yeah.
And
Hell yeah.
touchdown.
He was dragged down by the neck as well.
It into the end zone. Let's make sure.
Sure looked like he did from here, and
Yeah.
definitely. That's a touchdown.
Well, that's some like WWE move went on there, isn't it?
All of
Bloody
us,
hell.
Russell Yerk included, like this is a touchdown and will stand. But they are going to look at it, and that was a nice drive. 12 plays, 93 yards.
Yeah, that was an outstanding job. Aiden O'Connell
Yeah,
does a good job. Good blocking down the field.
That's a
right
great
there by
run.
These wide receivers. Jackson was out there, number 4, and then
I mean, that is a great effort of a stop, though.
Wale, who
I think that is a
was
touchdown,
also
right?
a former Texan, I'm sure.
Does his arms go out
Who
before
knows
his
the
leg?
stadium
Nah.
very well. Feels good to score a touchdown against his former team.
Brock Bowers loved it. as this game has tightened up.
As I said, we haven't seen Bowers
with Michael Penix in Atlanta. Didn't anticipate it then. He knew what he was stepping into when he signed with the Raiders. You know, that he was...
Raiders have used all of their timeouts.
They're punting. 1 minute 44 to go.
Third down and short, and they force a punt. And this one is going to check up inside the 5. And a beautiful punt by Kai Kroger. More than double. You guys were pretty good with 14. Here's one down the middle. Catch is made. And they're going to mark the receiver.
Wow.
At the 1. Meanwhile, here's the completion. They got him down to the doorstep. And the ball caught by Brandon Johnson. Good throw.
Hell
good catch.
yeah.
Excellent throw.
Hell yeah, Raiders. Let's go.
Stopped short of the goal line, but you can tell that pass rush fatigue from the length of this drive. Not much of a pass rush on O'Connell. A big play there. And then
did well to keep hold of that ball as well.
And O'Connell is going to get pushed from behind.
Little tush push.
Well, the clock is continuing to run, and it's a touchdown.
Wow.
Yeah, that was the issue. If you go with that, you got to get it across the goal line, and I wasn't
pretty sure they were 20-0.
Line, O'Connell.
It was 20-0.
Push by Myrick behind him. Shoves him in.
You know I'm not the biggest fan of a tush push, but it worked then, so it's cool. Get yourself some space, throw that ball off. Intercepted, there we go, get down.
Intercepted by Devin Lafayette.
Well done, Raiders. Well done.
Here's the interception by Lafayette is ripping across the middle of the field.
Hell yeah. I'm not a Raiders fan, by the way.
That's all he could really do is just...
I just get very passionate when I decide I want a team to win.
It's official. Raiders are 1-1 this preseason. Texans 0-2.
Let's go, Mendoza. Hell yeah. We'll check out the Chargers game as well. But like I said, if you are expecting that baseball video 8 o'clock like normal, I am trialing a bit later on in the day. Hope you all enjoyed that. Hope you have a great day. Boost.